Hi guys, my name is Fola. I'm a wife, mom, friend, sister-in-law. Yeah. So I'm a daughter-in-law. Everything in between. Welcome to my channel. I'm new here.
Oh my god! Wow!
I'll be filming on lifestyle, fashion, and family. In brackets, motherhood. Now this is my best story. I want to share my best story to you. I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back here. After 7 weeks, when I went for my antenatal, my doctor, my gynecologist rather, told me, Madam, you'll be due any moment from now. So you start packing your bags and be ready for birth. That your baby can come anytime from now. I think that's the ideal time, from 37 weeks till your 40 or 42 weeks. Depends on when your baby wants to come. After that 37 weeks, 38 weeks, no, 39 weeks, because they will be giving you 2 weeks or a week. I've forgotten, Sha. If I remember, I'll put on the screen. They'll give you a week. At 38 weeks, I went back to my clinic and the doctor said, Madam, how are you? I said, I'm fine. So he said, you're still here. I said, I'm still here. My baby is there. Don't worry, you're not yet due, Sha, but shall be preparing your stuff. I said, okay, no problem. At 39 weeks, I went back to the hospital and my doctor said, still here. I said, yes, so your baby has refused to come out though. And I was like, okay. Mind you, my gynecologist is very relatable, very accommodating, as in he's all after checking and everything was normal, perfect. So he said, if at 39 weeks your baby did not come out, he checked me. In 3 days time, if your baby did not come out, I will be forced to induce you.
No! God, please, no! No!
Meanwhile, I've heard about the inducing of a thing that is very painful. God, I don't want to go through that experience. So I told him that what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, my baby was supposed to come on the 15th. So on the 14th, I was worried already that why is this baby not coming out? Because I was being nervous, scared. See, everything in between. I was not myself. My husband keeps encouraging me, babe, don't worry, you're fine. You're going to give birth, you're going to see your baby, blah blah. So that 14th of November was Sunday. I didn't go to church, so tuning into the online program, Baba started praying for us. Baba asked us to mention one thing we want from God, one thing we want God to do in our life. So I started connecting to that. I started praying to God. God, please, I want my baby out. I don't want a second to be added to the day this baby will be born. It's not that I'm too spiritual or too spiritual, but at least I shall have faith in God. That's the key. Have faith in God. So stop thinking negative, think positive. So after that prayer, I'm like, God, I want to fall into labor that day, like on that 14th. That my baby is due on tomorrow, and now I'm still even fine. I was still running, going up and down, washing clothes and everything. So I went inside to take a nap. Using the nap, I started having these mad contractions. I was feeling pain all over me, and I'm like, what's happening? I called my husband. I'm like, babe, see, remember that I prayed but I've forgotten. So I told my husband that I'm feeling pain. I don't know what's it. He said, really? So immediately I started feeling that pain. I sensed that it is contraction, but it's still mild. Immediately I logged on contraction app to check how frequent the contraction was. I was in between 1 minute, 3 minutes, like when it's coming, and it will leave me like 5 minutes. It's come back again. So I told my husband, babe, I think this is contraction. We need to go to the hospital. But I said, well, wait first. Let me call my gynae. I called him. And he said, are you sure? Or you're scared of inducing? You're scared of me not inducing you. That's why I said, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
No, sir, I'm not faking it. I am dead serious. And he said, pack your things and go to the hospital now. are due for birth. I said, okay, thank you. My husband, you know now, first time that he was running, he was like, okay, babe, what should I pay? He said, just be going, because then I can still walk, yeah. I can still walk, so, but you're about film, they lie, you, best say, beton, it's not like that, because it's not like, hey, fine, you feel that, but not like the way they exaggerate it. Thank you. So then I've digressed. My husband went to pick my bags and baggages. Is that correct? I don't know. Oh, Oyibo is not my as in I'm a Yoruba girl now. So then we left for the hospital, got to the hospital, and you know, we have followed protocols, hospital protocols, collect files and everything. We attended to the nurse, so a nurse attended to me, checked my vital signs, made sure they are normal, and referred me to a doctor. So doctor I met there, he asked, you know, now Nigerians, they will ask a question, what happened, how are you feeling, how frequent is it, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, sir, I'm feeling my contractions coming in frequently now, not like. So he asked the nurse to prepare, there's a bed like that, he asked the nurse to prepare the bed for me, that he wants to check me. God. That thing can be so painful. I mean, they will dip their hand inside your V. You should know. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. After dipping their hand, so they will check how many centimeter or how fast you are dilating and everything, your cervix, if it's open or not. Then my gynae did it. Then went back to the station where he's going to attend to me. He said, that I'm still going to go back home, that I'm not yet due for labor, that they cannot even admit me because I am 2 centimeter dilated. I'm like, oh really? So my husband said, really? He said, yes, we should go back, and we should come back the following morning, that we should be around 4 centimeter, then they can admit me. So my husband, you know, we are first time people now, we don't know anything. We went back to the car, and immediately my husband wanted to kick. I said, call back your gynecologist and explain how things are going. I said, okay, no problem. I picked my phone, I called back my gynae. I explained to him that, sir, I was asked to go back. He said I'm just 2 centimeter dilated. Doctor there, though I can't even recognize the doctor, because where we have our antenatal is different from the main clinic. So I don't really know the doctor. He now said, okay, I should go back inside, give him back the phone. That why would he not admit me? It's going against his order or something. I said, I didn't even tell him that. I just told him that I have already spoken to you. I should come to the clinic. He said, okay, that I should just go back to the doctor and tell him, and I should give him the phone. Immediately, myself and my husband, we alighted from the car again, and we went back to the doctor. The doctor wants to speak with him. So I called back my gynae, and my gynae called him. So immediately picked the phone. He drew back from us, like he went far from us, not really far, but at least I can see him, but you can't really hear the conversation, but I can hear him like a little bit. So like, so they were going back and forth. I guess my doctor was telling him to admit me, but he was being adamant that no, I am 2 centimeter dilated, that they cannot admit me until I am 4 centimeter. My gynae was like, I told you, because you know when someone is speaking on the phone, you know what the person is saying through the receiver's reaction. But I think after the back and forth, he handed my file to the nurse and asked the nurse to take me to maternity ward, where all the, not really maternity, because we have 2 segments there, so many segments, but where you're going to deliver, they took me there. Now after everything, we are around 9 o'clock, 9:30 or 10 o'clock. We got to the hospital around 8. o'clock in the night. So around 10 o'clock, my husband was still with me, hoping that he's going to sleep over. But when the doctor came, the doctor told him he cannot sleep over because they don't allow the husband to sleep here with us, that he should go back home the following morning, that he should come back because I can't deliver that day and I cannot deliver the next day. That my husband should go back home and come back in the morning. My husband went back home, but even before my husband went back, my husband explained. I asked him what happened. He said, because I'm still 2 centimeters, and before I can enter 10 centimeters, it will still take time. So my husband should go back and come back. It can be Tuesday, or I told you Sunday was on the 14th, so I can give birth Monday evening, or you don't even say Monday evening, you said Tuesday or Wednesday. That's when I can give that I'm going to give birth. That according to maybe the research or something, there I believe his experience. He knows what he's saying. So he's asked my husband to please get me food. So he got me good. There was no food because my husband went to get me for around 10 o'clock. Yes. So the only thing he can get me was a bar. At the moment I was eating the food, the doctor came in and was to be honest, I was not feeling the pain when I got upstairs at the maternity ward. I was not feeling the pain. I was still doing those, I'm still eating, still playing. Even my partner, she was like, this one, because she later told me that she was like, she will soon go now. She will go soon collect. She'll get down. I'm like, around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Yes. It was as if, I don't even know how to put it. As if my stomach, they were dancing, like, I don't know even how to explain that pain. It was as if everything was just coming, releasing themselves, like expanding, trying to, I beg, see, birth is underrated. Side, people can lie, people can so lie. This table now for the people who don't give birth before, they shake the table now. Let me shake the table well. I want to shake the table now. Yes. Reason being that you all make it so easy. You painted it easy. Or more, it is not easy. See, the Bible will say, don't let them tell you lies, na lie, na wash. What they like be na CS and they call am, na CS and they call wabalegbe. Wabalegbe, it is CS. This one, if you, and you know CS now, you have opted for CS things, and there's not even for you to go through the pain. As if you want to defecate, menstrual pain. When you had menstrual pain plus when you find it hard to poo, that is it. It's even more than it, seriously. Not this menstrual pain that you'll be feeling intense. See, hard menstrual pain, if there's any word for that. See, I don't even know how to explain. It's not, you cannot explain it until you experience it. So I started feeling this pain. I was going back and forth. See, mind you, I was naked. The only thing I had on was my wrapper. I was tying wrapper. Me down normally you cannot see me tying wrapper. I started going back, coming, go to toilet, come back from the toilet. I said I want to poo, but the poo would not come. I started going, praying to God, saying also, and please, I want to indulge you. I'm begging you, please, don't be calling, like, don't call their attention to yourself. See, if you are feeling maybe you are seeing blood or something, call them. But I mean, shouting, come and check me. Please don't. Try to endure the pain and let them check you when they want to check you. In my case, I only allow them to check me twice. It's not that allow them to be dipping their hand inside my vein. Come and check me. Because when it's intense, that you feel like dragging people's heads together like this, jamming it together. See, this labor pain of a thing, you can hold, you will hold something and save and drag it as if it's want to fall. Like that's how the pain is. So please, I want to indulge you. Avoid them checking you, or you can let them check you. It is boy. A man coming, body was doing what. See, if they check you and they will dip their hand inside your V and they will be rolling it. They want to check the centimeter you but me no, that thing is not my thing. It's not even for me at all. So but when the one said she's going to check me for clothes, I said okay, I can still enjoy that. I was going, I was feeling the pain was intense, the pain was not from this world. Ever since I was giving birth to her, I've never felt that kind of pain in my life. So I did not even call them. I was acting cool, I was acting my cool. I don't want someone to maybe disgrace me or to embarrass me that are you the only one? No, it's my first time now. So are you the only one that wants to give birth? Can you command to stop one baby? You know now Nigeria with and they land or city where abuse no they quick leave them out. Ibadan people can so abuse. So I don't want such a thing. So I acted cool. I was feeling the pain though, still feeling the pain. And mind you, I could not sleep. No single sleep from that 12 that started having that intense pain till when I gave birth. There was no single sleep, because you cannot even sleep. No single sleep like this. The sleep was not coming. The sleep was coming, but I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was feeling that pain. Around 6 o'clock, the maid came to my ward and started taking things off for my boss. And I'm like, what happened? He said, we are paying you for delivery. For real? Are you whining me? Delivery care? But you people said it's still on Tuesday or Wednesday before I give birth. You also know what you can joke about with preparing for delivery for me. So they're like, we're not joking. Stop and go and brush, get your things prepared, brush your teeth, bathe to welcome your baby. I'm like, holy wow, thank you, Lord. Not knowing that that delivery room is when that's the one so we pay any lobo. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know how to speak Ijebusha. But it is person where go, will come back, go fit testify. And that is what I am doing now.
2 hours later.
So we went to the delivery room. Upon entering the delivery room, I saw one tiny bed and a bigger bed. So I was asked to go to the tiny bed to sleep at the time. If you see that tiny bed, if you see how tiny that bed is, you pity my life. But I have no choice because the pain was much. The whole of me just want to see my baby. So I climbed the bed. I saw, okay, there was a drip placed beside me. So, you know, I had this, I've forgotten the name. This drip stuff, if I remember the name, I'll put it on the screen. So, I have it on. I think the drip hastened the whole process somehow, because immediately as the baby they enter body, immediately matter broke, and now it's time for delivery. So even there was a doctor there handling one baby like that. The doctor was making jest of me, but I don't even care. I was naked. Yes. Strictly naked. Like I was naked. You know, before there was wrapper on me. I did not even see the wrapper. So the wrapper was nowhere to be found because I was naked. I have a video for my delivery. You see that in my next video, my next upload. Don't miss it. So that tiny bed, it was when it dawned on me that I was pregnant. I never knew I was pregnant. See, those days, those period I was pregnant, flexing. But that day, I nearly opted for CS. Because I asked the woman, please, are you sure this baby is coming through this V? The one said yes, it's coming through the V. He's sick something or something. I betted my baby. Thank God. So I was trying to say I love you. You say I love you. You mean the word to me. You can see it was not easy. It wasn't easy, but thank God. God made it easy for me. God really made it easy for me. Just the pain, but God was gracious to me. Whole delivery process. We went back to the maternity ward. My baby was with me. Immediately I called my husband. Baby, our baby is there. I have 2 babies, mind you. For now, I said, baby, we have our baby here. He was like, are you joking? I said, no. Are you serious? I said, I'm very serious. This day Baba ran to the hospital. Entered the clinic, like the hospital. You saw the doctor that almost killed my baby. They almost sent me back, rather. The doctor that almost sent me back. I think the doctor was on night duty, so he was heading home. My husband came in and they saw him on his way coming to the ward. He told the doctor that I've given birth. The doctor was shocked. He was like, God saved him. Hey! Please, I want to beg you. If you are in labor, please, for God's sake, run to the hospital. Take your bag, your luggage. See, take everything and go to the hospital.
Do it! Just do it!
Please. It happens that they rush the baby to the clinic. After I've given birth, I think the evening, they rushed the baby to the hospital, and I think the baby had infection or something, so they had to rush the baby to the hospital. You know, they were bashing this woman. They were saying all sorts of things. When you know you are contracting, why can't you why can't you run down to the hospital? Why can't you come? Immediately you have been contracting, you should have come to the hospital. Why do you stay back at home to give birth to your baby? Now blah blah. Now when you know your baby has infection, now that's when you're now bringing the baby. As in, they were talking rudely, bashing the woman. Meanwhile, your doctor almost sent me back home. Me that I came to the hospital myself, walked to the hospital, tell them that I'm contracting. Your doctor almost sent me back home. Thank God for my gynecologist. God bless that man. God bless that man wherever he is now. If not for the gynecologist, maybe we'll be dragging case in court by now. I beg, now 10 months, na shere. 10 months be shere. It's not easy. They were bashing the woman, they were saying a lot of things to him. Please, if they send you back home, just stay. Insist they should admit you. If it costs extra charge, please pay. So avoid to avoid story that touch that. See, they won't see that baby so fine. The baby was so fine. Hey boy, fine, fair in complexion. But what? The baby died though. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. It really hurts me. First time mom, my husband is the first time dad. How do we cope? And you know Nigerian rules, very bad. Nigerian rules are very. See, I would have even fallen into labor on the road. I would have given birth to my baby on the road in the middle of the night. Imagine. Who won't call? Who? But thank God. Meanwhile, when we were on our way to the hospital, we didn't tell anyone I'm going to give birth. My husband's family, my family, no one entirely. No one. Basically, no one. Even my mom. When we were coming, my mom called. When we were on our way to the hospital, my mom was calling at that particular time. I'm like, but I told my husband, please pick the call, but don't tell her we are going to the hospital. It's not as if my mother is something or something. No, I just don't want her to panic. I don't want her to be praying and alerting people that okay, my daughter was gonna give birth. No, I don't want that. It was when I gave birth that I started calling people. We've given birth, and besides, but my hospital they get shame by. As I'm saying that is a story for another disha. The girl should did not allow my husband to first enter because you know that place is where they deliver baby, and at that point, that time they wanted to deliver one woman like that. My husband, when he came in, he was so happy. He carried his baby, kisses, and he was just kissing her. And my mom, so out of the light, my mom recorded her. She ran to the clinic and she said she was on her way to the office when we called her, so she had to turn back, come to the clinic, and she was so happy. Coming to the clinic, they did not allow her to enter, and they said because of jaundice and everything, they don't want people to start coming to visit the baby so as not to get the baby infected. My child giving us so many reasons. Thank God though, that's my best story. As in, if you find it interesting, educative, and welcome, please leave down comments below. Please kindly click on the like button, share among family and friends, share among your friends, please, especially pregnant women, especially people that are looking up to God for the fruit of the womb. Let them connect to this, and I believe God will answer them. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.